A good morning. Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I am your host, G2 Jake. Monday Morning Yo-Yo, do we do a recap of what happened in the G2 world last week? What's happening this week? Any other major yo-yo news throughout the world we also get into that I think you guys need to hear about. That really hasn't been going on because there hasn't been contests. But this past week, we did get a little bit of a feeler, I guess, to see what people are feeling on contests for 2021. Tom runs ECM, East Coast Masters, and he was putting out the feeler for March of 2021. And obviously we don't know what things are going to look like. And it seemed like most people were suggesting pushing it to fall. You have a much better chance of seeing what it looks like. And the other option of pushing it to outside, not running it in March inside in Pittsburgh when it's usually it can be pretty cold. It's beginning of spring, you don't know. You could get a 60-degree day, or it could also be 14 degrees. Freedom units, not Celsius. But so that just popped up, and I think he is going to be leaning towards pushing it back and trying to find an outdoor space. I really like the hotel that he uses, but if people aren't comfortable going, then you can't have the contest. So if people are more comfortable going outdoors, summer event, that should work pretty well. You do have a lot more logistics to figure out. Vendors, swapping yo-yos, that type of deal. Spectators, I don't think spectators is that hard. You can easily spread it out. Most contests it's not packed in there. Sure, they're packed in at the front, but you can easily spread the spectators out. The issue you're going to have is swapping yo-yos, trading yo-yos, trying yo-yos. You know what I mean? That's not going to matter. No matter if you're inside or outside. So you have to kind of figure out a way to help control that. But it was just an interesting thread. It was up, so I wanted to bring it up so that the contest talk is talking, but we're not there yet. I think we'll get a better idea where we're at once we get through this winter. So March is probably early. But hopefully we can get a better idea really early in 2021 what it's going to look like. And that's it. I just wanted to mention it. I'm hopeful for it. I hope it happens. I'd go either way as far as what works for me and my family, and that's what everybody has to decide. I'm always going to be freedom of choice. Decide what works for you. Don't push it on somebody else. So I guess I'm going to throw that question out there. Is when would you be comfortable going to a contest? And would it have to be an outdoor contest right now? I know things are going to change drastically. We're going to have, in the next 3 months, we looked so different 3 months ago compared to where we are now, and we're going to look very different in 3 months. But right now, do you think you would go to an indoor contest, outdoor contest only, or you're waiting until at least June of 2021? So last week in the HQ, we had a good week. We had a Tuesday drop, bright and early. I knew it from the rip, from the start. We were selling those lives, and everything was good to go. I do apologize. I know some of you were upset that you missed out on this set of lives, and honestly, I was not expecting it on this run. We had a drop Friday. We had a drop Tuesday. That's a lot of yo-yos in a 4 or 5 day span. I was not expecting so many people to be upset on Tuesday that they missed out. So, my bad on that. I should have just dropped them all on the same day, figured it out, maybe delayed the first drop and said, no, we're waiting until they're all ready. We're going to drop them all together. They'll be on the site for a while. You can get one if you want it. Just make sure you come. I thought it was going to be fine doing a Friday, Tuesday. Both life drops. I thought that Tuesday wasn't going to be as much of an assault mine as it was. So I kind of joke about that a little bit with the salt, but honestly, I do understand it's frustrating. And I do appreciate you guys being customers for G2. It's it's everything. It's what I need to make things happen. So I thank you for trying to buy our yo-yos. I apologize that it was a frustrating experience for you, and we're working on it. We have drops every week. If you don't want to hit the drops, you want a yo-yo every month, head on over to Patreon. I think we got one spot left at patreon.com/G2Jake. You can get a yo-yo every month. It's usually something pretty awesome. It's always something pretty awesome. You also get some other goodies, giveaways, coupons. But anyways, throwing that out there. If you're interested, you also get access to these customs that we're putting up this week on Patreon first. We're going to put up custom sets today on Patreon. If you're interested, they'll be there. I think we'll have 6 sets again. If we have any extras that do not get bought by the Patreon backers, they'll end up on Facebook G2 Nation. You guys have seen what kind of work we do, and there will be more details on the for sale post for those. But yes, last week we dropped the Arkham Lifes. Thank you for picking those up. This week, I don't have a drop time figured out for you because I don't want to run into the same issue as last week where people are a little bit frustrated. And unless I'm going to drop the A grades and the glitches at the same time, we're probably not going to have enough yo-yos. And that is the Brass Arbiter Ringed. The brass ringed Arbiters. That's what these babies are. And as you can tell, the gold is more of a brass color. The weight factor confirms the brass. It's not as shiny as the gold SS Banshee AL7s, but these are actually brass. I've started testing them. Right now we're coming out with a 60% glitch rate to a 40% A grade rate, and that's why I say I don't know how I'm going to work the drop this week. And that is just because with the brass we are packing on more weight out on that rim, and the more weight you push to the rim, the more vibe issues you have. And we're having an issue with them. I've been swapping halves, trying to figure it out. I've got a lot of good glitches, and that's kind of the best we're getting with the extra halves. We're not getting more A grades out of it. So we're working on a drop. Could be Thursday, Wednesday, could be later in the week. It depends on the final count, and we'll figure that out this week as we test. But that's going to be up this week. They are brass ringed. I know the Banshees that were supposed to be brashies, they were not. They were L7s. If you missed the video earlier, the silver and gold, they are the AL7 Banshees. I messed up. So they were a AL7 body, a 7068 body with gold stainless steel rims. They are only half a gram more, just adds in a little bit extra power, and they were not brass ringed. These ones are brass ring. If you put them side by side, this has a more of a classic brassy feel. You can just tell. My mistake on that last week. But that's what we're focused on this week. We've got streams this week. Let me pull up the stream schedule. I already forgot what it was. But if you're not in our Discord, hop on into the description, join our Discord. I post a stream schedule there every week. It's pinned to the top in a category. But Monday, today when you're watching this, I'm live 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. We're doing a 3-hour stream this morning. Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, we'll probably be running about a 4-hour stream, maybe 5 hours we'll be live. Both of these streams will be doing yo-yo testing and video games. If you guys want to play the video games or watch the video games, it's a lot of fun. Friday stream, baby. Friday, noon. So we've got 3 streams this week. I still want to get an evening stream. The problem with the evening stream is I have to get Jonah to bed early enough and not be exhausted myself. And I haven't been able to do that. By the time I get him to bed about 9, sometimes later, I'm just spent, shot, done. So it's hard to come on the stream. The stream takes a lot of energy. Whether you believe that or not, it does. I didn't think it took as much as it did until I tried it. And I'm only streaming to a dozen people. People that are I couldn't imagine trying to stream and be thinking about hundreds and thousands of people watching you. But anyways, the stream, twitch.tv-g2_Jake. We have a lot of fun. Just pop in, give us a follow. We do shop cam work there. We do yo-yo testing. We do video games. It's fun. Even if you just are here for the yo-yo stuff, we do yo-yoing. So maybe you can just check out the yo-yo streams. But that's it as far as Monday Morning Yo-Yo goes this week. I'm looking forward to these brass ring arbiters. I want you guys to feel the added power there. But again, working on testing first, and then we'll have a better idea later in this week as far as how the drop's going to go. But as always, thanks for your support. Patreon.com/G2Jake. We have one slot left. Twitch.tv-G2_Jake. We're going to go have some fun together. It's free for you to watch. Just come hang out. Let's yo-yo. Let's play games. Hang out with our other friends there. It's a lot of fun. So, again, I'm pushing that as well. Just trying to grow that. And happy to answer your questions during the stream. Anything you throw at me, I'm mostly going to answer unless it's like, I'm not even going to get into it. See you tomorrow. Same place. Same time.